please. Today I'll be reviewing Gucci Westman's clean beauty brand called WESTMAN Atelier. So this formulation is not only vegan with no animal testing or byproducts, it is free of silicones, parabens, phthalates, talc, synthetic pigments, and PEGs. So in this video, we will be showcasing and demoing her new eyeshadow 1 and 2 brushes, as well as both eyeshadow pod collections. She has 2 different iPods in this collection so far, and it's going to be Le Nuit, the night, Le Jours, the day. So we're going to start out with Le Nuit. So here I'm going to use MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. It is my OG and I'm using it as a primer. So here's the packaging for eyeshadow brush 1 and 2. So each brush comes in this little lovely light chic modern hued canister. I actually enjoy it. I think it's really pretty and it is recyclable, so that's quite nice. All of Gucci's brushes are made of birchwood and nylon bristles. They are handmade in Kumano, Japan. So one thing that's kind of a negative in the packaging is that you could see I am fighting with the sticker that had absolutely no purpose in the packaging. Yeah, I would love for that not to be on the brushes. So now it's down to business and I am tying up my hair, and here's the packaging, all 3 pods in Le Nuit. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. The packaging is extraordinary. She did a great job, point blank period. So the first color is going to be Champagne, which is a warm ivory. So here I am using the eyeshadow brush number 1, and this is, remember, the flat, rounded yet tapered tip. And I'm going to take Champagne, the warm ivory, and put it all over my eyelids. So next I'm going to use the blender brush. Remember, that's a more rounded, fluffy brush. And I'm going to use Vin Rouge. And that is going to be the beautiful, really the reason we all got this kit, metallic oxblood. Oh, it's gorgeous. This oxblood hue is definitely complementary to every eye color on the spectrum. Now, for the record, I was a little surprised at how hard I was pushing my brush into the product, and it wasn't picking up as much as I thought it would be picking up, so I just want to put that out there. So I'm taking Vin Rouge and putting it in the crease of my eyelids. And I'm just blending and blending and adding and blending and blending and adding. It's lighter than I expected, I have to say. I mean, the campaign does show a beautiful saturated color, but I keep adding and blending and I'm not getting that color. Another thing that I love about this packaging is that when you unscrew the top or you screw back on the top, there's not an obnoxious loud sound. You know I'm weird about that. I hate a clankety clank. I can't stand a clankety clank. So I'm very grateful that it just a normal screw on, screw off sound. It's lovely because the packaging itself is magnetic and very portable. You can bring 1 with you on the road, you can bring 2 or all 3, and they all click together. Here's this beautiful gold packaging, and inside it has Noir, which is the black hue. And I'm going to take the flat brush and try and put a bit of the Noir pigment onto it to basically put a little bit of the black on my lash line, just to give my lashes more depth. So if you notice, not a lot of pigment is going on the brush, and I'm not very light-handed with it, so I'm going to go ahead and start using my finger to pick up more pigment. And then I'm just going to use that to kind of shadow up from my lash line. So here I have finished the rest of my makeup, and I'm going insane because I am ecstatic that I get to go out to Meadowood, my favorite restaurant, for a very belated birthday celebration. Unfortunately, after a few hours of wear, it has disappeared. It is not on my eyelids. It is nice to see that you can wear eyeliner with this formulation because it does have that coconut oil base. That's kind of nice. So win-win on that one. So we're going to try this again because I was not happy with how light and how fast the eyeshadow pigment disappeared. So this is going to be my second round with a heavier hand. I'm going ham digging into these eyeshadows with these brushes. So I find that my second attempt is more successful showing the color payoff and how actually beautiful and luminous the formula is. It's stunning because I was basically returning it with a quickness, and after playing with it more, I fell more in love with it. This is my second attempt, and this is going to be the last check-in. This is about 4.5, 5 hours of wear, and I did add on eyeliner, and it worked out. It faded, but it didn't fully disappear like when I first tried it because I had a heavier hand in picking up the pigment and applying. So now we're going to try Les Jours, the day, and let's get started. So the first hue I'm going to use as a base in Les Jours is going to be Neige, which is a cool ivory hue. And I'm going to take the flat brush and just basically smear it all around my eyelid. So the next hue I'm going to use in my crease is my favorite hue. It's Tabac, and it's going to be a light tan. And I'm just going to use the buffer brush to get it into my crease and a little up from my crease. I find Tabac to be a beautiful highlight, and it just really brings out at least the green in my eyes. But I do notice that when I'm applying it, I am not seeing it. So, I am using a circular motion to pick up the product. Maybe I'm buffing it out into oblivion. Next, we're going to do Chocolat, which is a rich brown, and I'm going to use circular motions to pick up the hue, and then I'm going to place it on my crease and see what happens. So here we go. And I do notice that the texture of the iPod formula is very putty-like. When you push onto it with your finger, if you apply with your fingers versus the brush, you can feel it give a little bit, which isn't bad. It's cool. It's actually very similar to Shimmershade Eyeshadows by Supergoop. It feels like a putty, the formula. So next I'm going to take the chocolate brown once again, and I'm going to use a concealer brush to do a just very natural, very soft cat eye. Though I do see a very beautiful, luminous, very light, almost non-existent wash of color. Oh God, I see some color, but Okay, so here is Les Jours in the actual daytime. So let's check it out in indoor lighting. And now let's check out Les Jours in outdoor lighting. And you can see that there's color there. It's actually quite nice. It's just kind of muddled and not as deep as I would like it to be. So here's Les Jours after a few hours of wear, and it's still a little messy, muddled, but hey, still luminous. My eyelids still look alluring, just a little messy. So guys, we are trying it again because there's a learning curve here. Here is Les Jours the second time, and I'm really picking up that pigment and really building it on my eyelid. This is in indoor lighting, and next we'll see it in outdoor lighting, and you can see the shine, the luminescence is actually from, instead of having silicone, it's going to be coconut oil in the formulation. And that's similar to Armist Beauty's eye polishes. So if you're familiar or own Armist Beauty's eye polish eyeshadow, you'll know how it's going to feel on your eyelid. So blendability is great. Creasing does happen. It's not terrible until a few hours later, but you know, really trying to build on color on top of color, building it and making it deeper and darker, for me, it's not that easy. But I'm not really heavy-handed with my makeup, so it's not a headache for me. So this formula is fitting for all different skin types, sensitive, blemish prone. If you have rosacea, you can use this, combo, normal, as well as dry. Personally, I think the formula needs to be worked on more just for the pigmentation's sake. I'm going to keep playing with it. I'm definitely going to keep them because I'm obsessed with her bougie packaging. But for someone on a budget that really wants a great eye color payoff, I have to say the luminescence, the hues that she chose are gorgeous, but I need more depth and saturation. That's me personally. I would think for someone who wants deeper, darker tones, you're going to have to dig into the pots harder and deeper. Deeper? Oh my God. I was just expecting more with the pigment saturation. Thanks so much for your time, guys. I hope my video really helped you decide if you want to go forward and purchase the iPods by WESTMAN Atelier, or you want to pass on this. I think if you have more questions, if you want more swatches, I am definitely here for you. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. Take care, stay safe. You can find me at 555.me, that's my website, and on Instagram at Twitter at 555. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Bye!